What we watching? www.watching,
Do-do-do-do-do.
www.watching, We're all going to go first. Well, we saw
We
Fast
all
and Furious.
did this together.
We saw Fast and
Wait,
Furious
everyone
10.
do a W. So we have www.
W.
And now we all do the X for Fast and Furious
X.
So, Will, this was your first Fast and the Furious movie?
No, I've seen 1,
first
2,
two?
and 5.
1, 2, and 5. Okay.
Well,
All you really need for this one is 5.
nothing.
I-
No,
apparently-
Oh,
disagree.
nothing, but-
Disagree.
I
All you
thought it
need
was-
is nothing.
They started like mentioning all a bunch of characters from 5, and I was like, this seems weird. But yeah, I remember this when I was 10 years ago when 5 came out, and I watched it at a kid's birthday party.
It blows my mind. This is
So,
a 20-year franchise.
Yep.
It's been going for 20 years.
It really shouldn't.
I think it's 21, right? 22? The first one came out in like 2001 or 2.
yeah, something like that.
It really
so
should
it's been
not
more
be.
than 20 years.
Yeah, it's insane.
It's fantastic.
No, it's so bland,
But it's
and
so
yet all the
good.
ideas are stolen.
Exactly, and it's so good
But
for
it's
it.
given to you in a format that's just like,
I agree.
All
I
I'm gonna
agree
say,
that it's horrible. This is a bad movie.
but it's so much
But
fun.
it's so fun because it's so bad.
Oh, my Lord.
I have a statement prepared.
Okay.
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 Manifest it.
Would you like to do your statement at the beginning or the end of Fast 10?
At the beginning, because I'm not going to say anything more.
Okay.
All right, cool.
Let's do it.
This isn't nearly as charming or endearing as it thinks. The dialogue is cheesy, the editing is blistering, so you don't think about the bad dialogue. The plot is a mess, characters move across the globe instantly, and derivative is written all over the action. At least 80% of the movie was carried by a green screen and waxy, de-aged faces. The explosion looks so fake and terrible, there's no weight to any of the crashes because they're all CGI. This is the kind of movie where you need gore to show damage. Characters get in death-defying crashes so frequently that when someone dies, I didn't even notice until he stopped randomly showing up. Perhaps its worst offense is overstaying its welcome with the behemoth runtime of 2.5 hours. I'm not sure if I could stand 90 minutes.
Now, I think you forgot a key word in this.
Don't.
Family. yeah. Yeah.
And everything
It's
else
so good.
is a moot point.
All right,
It's all
Blaine.
about
I wrote
family.
a couple bullet points for this. So we can talk about Fast 10 since it's gonna be a biggest movie for a fat minute.
Yeah, do it.
Little big fat minute. Vin Diesel fathead minute. Will, any other words? Are you okay?
No, he's done.
No.
He's done.
All right, Blaine. This movie brings back everybody. Every single character ever is in this movie.
Even the people that he thinks are dead because they're not on screen anymore, they're back.
They're back. They're
They're back.
Even people who died in real life are in this movie.
Yes. It's actually a true statement. That's why it's so funny.
Paul Walker's in the beginning because they're doing a recap of 5. And Brian, whatever his name, he died when they were filming 7. They bring back The Rock at the end credit scene because The Rock tried to take over DC and it failed. And then the very last shot of the movie brings back Gal Gadot, who plays Giselle.
Who died in number
6.
7? Or
She died in
6?
6. They threw her out of an airplane in 6.
Yeah.
That was so confusing to me. That's all at the end. Gal Gadot just pops out of a submarine in Antarctica.
That was really.
I was
That-
what?
It
was
didn't
really
surprise
the-
me, though, because it's not the first time they've done this to us.
That was really the cherry on the top for this movie for me, is that she just emerges from the submarine.
They did that with
So ridiculous.
They did that with Han, because he was dead in Tokyo Drift,
Yes.
and then they brought him back like the same freaking way,
Mhm.
and then they did that with Letty,
Yep.
who died in 4, and then
yeah, and then she came back and her memory was gone or something.
yeah, and in 8, I think I don't know. Yeah,
They all blend together. You
whatever. I don't even know because yeah, it's just a blend.
It is.
Jeez,
It is so much fun.
it's so funny.
just-
I was dying.
I went in just turning my brain off, and I told Will to turn his brain off, but I guess he didn't turn it off enough.
I couldn't do it, man.
I could.
It was so whiplash.
Blaine and I were
From
dancing in theater.
dialogue scene to action scene, and it wasn't interesting. What they were showing me was not interesting. It wasn't entertaining.
I had my checklist for everything you need in a Fast and the Furious movie. They had the barbecue. Check. It was in the beginning, so I
Check.
knew it was going to end on a cliffhanger because all the movies usually end with a barbecue. You got to have
That is true.
see exactly.
Damn, I'm not following this stuff well.
Maybe you just need to pay
There's
attention
more
to it.
depth than I thought.
Yeah.
I love bad movies. I really love bad movies, but I love bad movies where people who maybe didn't necessarily have the means or know how to make the movie try their hardest and it just falls on its face. Love that. What I don't like is when things have millions and millions of dollars and are so lazy.
And they still
This
make
movie,
millions and millions
it's
of dollars.
So lazy.
See, but Vin Diesel thinks this is amazing, though. That's the
I don't
best.
care what he thinks. There's clearly nothing up there.
It's so good.
That's a big old shell.
It's so
You're
good.
just saying that because you're not invited to the barbecue.
Yeah, you're not going to. Neither's John Cena.
Neither is John Cena.
That's fine.
Anyways, what were you going on about?
Well, I was gonna. Well, I did those first three characters that were in there for like 2 seconds.
Yeah.
And then I was gonna go through every other character that had something to do in this movie, just to see if we could just pinpoint everything.
All right, let's go.
I'll do it quickly. I know Will wants to kill himself. Dom hunts Dante, who's played by Jason Momoa, who's the son of the villain from 5, and that's what he does the entire movie by himself.
Yeah.
By himself the entire time. Letty goes to jail, and she's there with Cypher, who's a villain from the previous movies, and they have to team up to get out of jail.
That's it. And
Mia,
did they even get out?
they did get out
Okay.
because that's where Gal Gadot comes in at the end. 'Cause
Oh,
she
yeah.
emerges from
They
the
see the
submarine in
submarine.
Antarctica.
Okay, cool.
Mia's there, and she does a babysitting scene before John Cena comes in because they can't show Brian in real time because Brian's dead in real life.
Right.
Dante, who's the Kroger brand Joker. Well, any comments on Dante the villain?
Jason Momoa just really didn't give a shit.
No,
That's
dude.
most of the reviews I'm seeing are like, Jason Momoa made this really fun. I mean, the lines that he is reading are so
good.
stupid,
It's so
But-
good.
and he is aware.
He is aware of it. That's why I think it's so good.
He's like, he just says like, Randy's like, he's like, Dom, you're like a bird in an egg. You just need to crack.
It's so stupid. At the beginning, oh, blowing up the Vatican? You guys are going to hell. What does this guy care?
Dude,
He's the one doing it. He's just like doing whatever the hell he wants.
And he's
the
just like-
character,
he's
the
like-
character
and he's just
is
like-
written. Just whatever the hell.
And he's
Do
like,
whatever.
And he's just like wiggling around, and he's just like skipping around, painting his toenails. The line that got me the most was because we're just in the meat and the potatoes of this amazing film,
I wouldn't call it amazing.
and John Cena dies because he's in his makeshift cannon car.
That's what I was talking about. He
Cannon
dies,
car.
and I was like,
Cannon
is-
car.
I was like, oh, is he really dying? Because I mean, Vin Diesel's been in like multiple explosions at this point, and then he's in a car with guns. Why not just drive a tank?
Oh my gosh! Well, he had like the cannons would like flip around and to like kill him, like, to kill the other cars to save Dom. He like
Cannons can also turn around, tanks, not
he
cannons.
pushed a button and the cannons like went to the ground, so it like did like a jump boost.
Yeah, I was not expecting that.
And
It felt like an arcade game.
and
Yeah.
and it crashes and he dies and Will's upset, but we're all sitting there like, no,
No, not
You're like,
John
not J-
Cena.
not
I was just like,
not Jake-
why would you do that?
but
We were all sad.
But the reason I'm saying this is because as we're all doing this, Jason Momoa's first line after that goes, well, I guess someone's not going back to the barbecue.
I just started dying. I was like, oh my God.
Also, Will, you're gonna hate. You guess how they spell Jacob? With a K.
With a K.
With a K.
Who's Jacob?
John Cena.
uh,
Oh,
That doesn't fit John Cena. I'm sorry.
he was only in 2 of them too. They introduced him in the last one.
and I didn't like him
Honestly,
in the
he'll
last
be
one.
back.
I didn't like him in the last one, but this one, I was loving his scenes.
I don't think because this is better than 9.
John
Oh,
Cena's a
100%
terrible.
better than nine.
John Cena's terrible at playing villains.
Dude, I didn't realize.
He's
I
best
can
at
agree with
endearing
that.
uncles.
Yeah, I agree with that. So I think 9 did like a 55% on tomato meter, but I didn't realize 8 and 7 were both in the 80s.
Dude, that's what I'm saying.
A lot of people that when
lot
I
of
was
people-
reading, a lot of people
That was
that are
crazy.
into the franchise
They
were
don't
like,
like
this
9.
is at least better than 9.
Yeah.
It was better than 9.
What other fun people are in this movie? We already talked about Dante, the villain, Jason Momoa. There's Jacob, John Cena. There's Tess. Do you know who Tess is?
She the God's Eye girl.
Yep, that was Brie Larson who plays Kurt Russell's daughter. Then there was also
Kurt Russell wasn't in it this time.
Oh, he's been in hiding. Because,
Damn it!
Yeah, he's
That
been.
would have made it at least a little bit better for me.
He's been in it.
I love Kurt Russell.
He was in like
The last 3 or 4?
He was in 5 through 8, I think.
He wasn't in 5.
Okay, then he was in 6 through 8. Because Kurt Russell's kind of like, because everything in these movies is just based on other things. So Kurt Russell's basically just Nick Fury.
Oh.
He's just the Nick Fury for the Fantastic.
He's Mr. Nobody.
For the.
Oh, he's Mr. Nobody.
Yeah.
Okay. They just kept saying Mr. Nobody. I was like, I don't know. Who that
They
is.
bring back Dom's kid's mom, which is not Letty, because the kid's from another lady. They brought back her sister.
Yeah. We now have an aunt.
And then there's also Roman, Tej, Han, and Ramsey are all together throughout the entire movie. Pete Davidson's in it.
Yeah, Pete.
I think that's all the characters. Blaine, do you have anything else?
Hashtag
Family.
family.
There was a bomb on fire. There was a car that drove down a dam. Dom drops a car out of an airplane. Dom does a Captain America on the bridge with the car door.
Yeah, that was cool.
Dom flips a car with one arm.
Dude. Keep going. What else does Dom do? Doesn't he hit a crane? Oh, you already
Okay,
say
he
the crane?
Baseballs the crane, yeah.
Baseball's the crane, man.
All right. I think that's it.
Oh,
Will
that's so
really wants
good.
this to end.
We love it.
I
He
loved
hates it.
I'm excited for 11.
Oh, it's a great time.
You'll see me there opening night.
You don't even need to see the other movies.
You don't. I think it makes it. I don't know if it makes it better.
It might make it better because you're like, I kind of knew what was going on here and there,
Maybe you could see like.
but like
half
you
the
would
movies.
completely not know what was going on.
Maybe you
which I
could
think would
watch
make it-
every other movie. So you can skip the next one, but then we're gonna bring you back with 12.
Yeah,
11 part 1, 2, and 3 or whatever.
we'll bring you back on part 3.